Alright guys, so again we're in that time of the month where we begin to speculate what games are going to be offered as freebies by Sony for PS Plus subscribers. Now this month for June 2023, we had 3 games that were part of the free monthly PS Plus games that are Jurassic World Evolution 2, Trek to Yomi, and NBA 2K23, which I literally predicted one day before the release. Now, I know you guys might be wondering if that was indeed a fluke or did I actually know for a fact that NBA 2K23 was going to be one of the releases next month. And I do want to let you guys know that I can't really outright talk about this online or I might get in trouble. But you guys can think for yourself and take into account the fact that there are thousands of games that Sony could have released, and I predicted this literally one day before the actual release. And it turned out to be true. I'm going to leave it at that, or else I might very well get in trouble. Moving on, I'm gonna make some more predictions for the free game for the month of July 2023, and I truly think this month is gonna be interesting and we might actually get some really good bangers this month. But just bear in mind, these predictions could actually even change because even Sony does not come to a concrete conclusion till the last week of release. With that being said, before I predict what the free monthly games are gonna be for the month of July this year, let's take a look at the free monthly games offered last year in July 2022. So as you guys can see right here, these are the free monthly games that were offered last year in July. Nothing special, nothing too exciting, but one thing to bear in mind is that Sony also released 17 free games and added them to the PS Plus collection on July 19th last year. And these games were absolute bangers. You had Marvel Avengers, you had Assassin's Creed, etc. among other games, and so this edition definitely compensated for the boring games offered in July last year. So I believe if Sony isn't adding more games like they did last year, their free monthly games for July is probably going to compensate for it. Now let's get to the predictions in my list. So the first prediction in my list could be MotoGP 2022 or F1 22. Now the reason why I think one of these games could be offered for free is because we just saw the release of MotoGP 23 and F1 23 this month. So usually what happens is the developers of these games desperately want you to buy their latest release, and as they should. And so what better way to promote a sequel of a game than to offer its predecessor as a free game purely for promotional purposes. I think they would absolutely love to get people hooked onto MotoGP 22 or F1 22, as that's a great way of getting people to pay attention to the newer versions of the game. Moving on to the next prediction in my list, which is Elden Ring. Now the reason why I think Elden Ring could be offered for free is purely because of the fact that it's being speculated by so many sources. Forbes made a list that had Elden Rings in it, and there were lots of other sources talking about it as well. I do believe it would be a very generous offering by Sony if they actually did add Elden Rings for free, but we're gonna have to wait and see if that actually happens. The last game on my list, however, is Sonic Frontiers. Now, Sonic Frontiers is selling for $79.99 currently in the PlayStation Store, but you could play the game for absolutely free for 1 hour if you have the PS Plus Premium subscription. I do see why Sony could possibly offer Sonic Frontiers for free to PS Plus subscribers, as there's a new Sonic game releasing for free this year, which is called Sonic Origins Plus. And so this would also be a promotional offering if they do decide to add Sonic Frontiers for free to PS Plus subscribers. With that being said, these are my predictions for free monthly games for the month of July 2023. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. And until the next one, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.